We can get a patrol in the area if you think it's worth the risk.
Okay. Alright, so this is the first look at Division and the DLC, the Underground. As you can see, I've only gotten so far into it, 28% done. Did some, about 7 to 8 hours of gameplay yesterday I put into here. This is one of the first inventories you get once you get down here. It's a special blueprints vendor. So it has all the gear sets. Only, from what I noticed, only at gear score 204, 214 top, so when you're down there doing the missions, you only get the
I'll be here if you change your mind.
240 gear items. You'll get 240s, 204 for the weapons. So you get a hell of a lot better gear if you do the operations down below.
That's something you might be interested in.
You got your weekly and daily HVT officers, you know, your high value targets. You got another special equipment vendor.
What you see.
It's got that new historian they talked about in the patch notes for the DLC. A couple other guns. A couple of the armor items, but as you can see, they're only at 191, so they're kind of crap. But look at the prices on those. Price for that first one, the historian, 673 Phoenix credits. They're pretty fucking pricey. Alright, so that's upstairs. Let's go back downstairs, show you around a little bit. I'll do an operation or two just to get you the idea of this Underground DLC. It's pretty fun. I like it. You can do a bunch of different stuff and alter the operations and whatnot so that you can make the game experience a little different, and it also boosts your XP at the end of it. So you get a base XP for doing the operation if it's going to be a 1 to a 3 phase operation. When we get down there, I'll show you. You have to be level 20 just to unlock multi-phase operation in the matchmaking. But I've managed to get a few people with 2-phase operations that help me level up quite a bit. It works out pretty good, as long as you find the right group. I actually managed at one point to find a 3-phase operation, but the guy who was the host decided to bail out after we finished the first operation. We were going to the phase switch, and he was like, yeah, fuck everybody, let's get him trapped and then make everybody leave the group. That's basically what he did. Alright, as you can see up here, it tells you you're an extrovert, and those directives are things that add different vibes to the phases, or for the operations. And it tells you your 15 and then your subsequent one, that's your one after that, I guess. At level 20 I'll get the 2 phases operation, of course. And there's 7 upgrades down here. I've got 2 of them, but I've only seen one, which is the underground vendor, which is a really cool vendor. As you can see, you get a pretty good weapon here. You get a high-end enhanced PP19, but it scores 229, but you have to be ranked 40 to get it. And same with these other ones. As you can see, they're pricey, of course. They got a G36C rank 20. It's 204 score. Let's see, 268. Yeah, you get better armor equipment in here as well for the blueprints, but you gotta, of course, be rank 40 to touch any of them. That's all the stuff I have unlocked there. Those last 4 at the bottom. And I have better gear than that from just doing the operations. Here's the underground operations terminal. You can plan an operation. You can go normal, hard, or challenging. Once you hit 20, I guess you can do heroic. So you go in here and see at 20 you get 2 phases operation, which is you do one mission, you complete it, you go to another door, it takes you to the second step. You do that one. Once you get done, you go back to the train which travels you to the mission area, and you get a hell of a lot more XP out of it. 3-phase operation, you get a base 3000 XP for it. I don't unlock that till 35. And like I was saying, here's the directives. Let's see, fog of war, as you can see there, the minimap is disabled. Directional threat indicators do not show targets unless pulsed or marked. Target indicators only visible while the target is under the reticule. Mad skills, using a skill resets the cooldown on the other equipped skills. Using a signature skill resets the cooldown on signature skills for other group members. See, I didn't even know that. I haven't even reading these. I just jump into the mission hoping to get a bunch more XP out of it. Rounds left in a magazine while reloading are lost. Enemies do not drop ammo. Starting ammo count is reduced. Enemy rounds may be of special ammo types. The type of ammo depends on the enemy faction. Special forces, sickness, health drains at a constant rate. Lost health may be healed as normal. Okay, see, I was playing one earlier where my health was going down and I didn't know what the hell was going on. So now I know what that one does. As you see, and then the matchmaking. See, set to hard, and then until you hit 20 you can't do multi-phase operations. And then you can pick the directives, I assume. Here's some of the gear you can get. Like, I've got all these guns down here, even the 182. You get a bunch of 204 weapons from the caches. You get once you complete it, if you level up, every rank up you go on the underground, you get a underground cache. And this underground cache will drop a gear item or high-end item, and it's always going to be a 240 or 204 on most circumstances. And while you're in there, once you get through with one of the phases, if it's a 1 phase for instance, you'll get this box at the end, and it normally drops a high-end weapon part or tool or something like that for crafting, or a 182 weapon. So that's where I got one like this. I thought this one looked pretty neat, but it was only 182, so I haven't really bothered using it. I tried one of them that I got earlier, and it turned out to be okay. Like this Police M4, I haven't got one of these in a long time. I got this down there, and I'm using the tactical ACR, which is pretty good. So that's some of the weapons you can get. As you can see, I'm all gear set items. You got the Alpha Bridge, the Blind Nullification Protection Vest, Deadeye chest plates, see Fire Crest, Lone Star, which I got out of doing the upstairs high value targets, gear items that just dropped. Reclaimer is another one you can get. And as you can see, I'm only using these ones that I've gotten, the 240 score that I get off of doing the phase or the operations. And you got a few different types, like the blind one. If you get all of them, you get killing a target creates a flashbang effect of that position. It's okay. I mean, some of the attributes, okay, it depends on what your gear set or what you're preferring to do. Right now I'm using this Firecrest for my bag. I'm thinking about using a whole set of that if I can get any, because it has an ammo capacity increase, and it seems to be pretty helpful, and armor upgrade, and support station. I don't use a turret, but maybe I should, you know, could be useful down there. Alright, so, and just for future reference, this slot right here is where your underground caches will be found, and you hold down square to open them and you'll get your item out of it. So let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and do some matchmaking and see if I can't get a good group going and show you a little bit of the underground portion, maybe a mission or two. I'll see right there, like that. That's lucky right there. Get a 3-phase operation.
Another agent has joined your team.
Hopefully we don't get a bunch of talkative players in here. But as you can see, doing a 3-phase with no directives added, you get a 3000 XP out of it. And quick, right now I need 1200? Yeah. Oh, 2200 to hit 14. At 15 I'll get another directive unlocked. Alright, looks like everybody's ready. Alright. Here comes the leader. Alright. Go ahead and check my ammo. Okay, fully stocked. Oh, see, he added 3 directives here. As you can see, you'll get an equipment item, 4600 XP. And those 3 directives gave me another 1600 experience for everybody at the end of it. So like I said, it's pretty fun so far. It seems to be a good DLC for the first DLC for Division. Alright. Yeah, like I said, load times are terrible. Alright, here we are. And after you come off the tram, you'll enter an area for your mission area. There'll be a restock box there. And as you know, restock boxes outside of base of operations don't allow the use of getting med packs out of them. Or grenades, I think. I'm pretty sure grenades too.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Jamming device active.
Just for future reference, it's good to have another, to have pulse, because if they use a directive that eliminates your mini-map, that kind of can screw you over. Also, a lot of time there's going to be jamming devices in the areas, and those will keep your HUD from working spick and span. I'll try to play my best for this video broadcast here. That way I don't unimpress anybody or bore anybody out.
Hostiles incoming.
Watching this slight playthrough of the underground. Oh. Oh, bleeding effect got me. Thanks, buddy. Good teammate. Yeah, get right behind the wall. As you can see, it doesn't look like he has the one that kills your health slowly as you go through it, but it does have the ammo one, so I think I'm losing a lot of ammo out of this because I keep reloading. Should have paid attention to that earlier operations that I've done. As you can see in the top corner there, it's a 3-phase, and you have to investigate the area. From what I understand, there'll be objectives like kill a certain target, or let's see, here we go, here's a gear set item. Remember to check the bathrooms, there's always a good box in there if you just want some 214 gear stuff to break down. I'm sticking with all the 240 stuff myself though.
Visibility reduced. Now leaving impacted area.
Whew. Yeah. That'd be everybody. Like in these certain areas, you have to investigate the area, look for something. Like here we go, for instance, to activate the generator, you have to defend the generator through two, 3 waves of enemies. And
Hostiles incoming.
And before you get there, of course, you have to eliminate the hostiles and whatnot. Oh shit. Why won't you get behind there? You go. Where did he come from? There he is. Oh, there goes my main hand. Ammo. Good thing I packed this big ol' LMG.
Visibility reduced.
Yeah, ammo goes pretty goddamn fast down here, and
Now
occasionally
impacted area.
you'll get a restock box in between getting through the objectives, and after you get to the end of the phase to the next phase, if you're doing a multi-phase operation, you'll get a restock box after you head to the next phase. Like right here, where this is lucky, you get a box right here. Go ahead and reload everything and then stock up. Here we go. Right now I'm wearing the hunter appearance gear minus the hat. I'm wearing the woodland marine hat. I like the headphones on it. I think it looks a little bit cooler. I was trying to find something that maybe matched the color of the shirt that they have minus the jacket, because you cannot find a hat that actually has the same camo style as the hunter shirt in the game.
Visibility reduced.
Short bursts are always really helpful when you're at that long range with some of these guns. It seems like once you get a higher gear score, a higher level throughout the game, that a lot of the guns have a really shitty stability rating. Like the AK-47 at first, or the Pack-In, they both have a really low stability even when you add some stuff on there. And the gun kick just makes the gun drive up.
Returning to normal levels.
Seems like your character doesn't actually try to
Hostiles incoming.
fucking hold the gun down just a little bit so that you can maybe keep the gun steady on target instead of having to fire in short bursts. That's why I like this TAC ACR. It happens to have a very good stability rating. It's a smaller rifle. Shit. That was my fault. Bad thing about being in a scope.
Hostiles incoming.
No, fucking. Get behind something. Damn it. I hate the goddamn shotgunners in this game. They are a pain in the ass. All that was kind of wasted on me. See, we got a teammate that disconnected too. That's not very helpful. And you see in the bottom right, middle guy, Soy Argento, disconnected.
Alert. Friendly division agent is down.
Wow, 2 out of... Oh, wow, the disconnected guy is the only one that's, well, Might lose this one. It's the first time I've ever had something like this happen. We'll have to wait for the disconnected guy to come back. If he leaves group, it's failed operation. Let's see what everybody's gear score was. Yeah, we shouldn't have been doing too bad. I'm the lowest actually, which sucks because it makes me look like the worst player. Last time I disconnected during an operation, so it might just be server activity today. It might be pretty busy, considering it is now 7:48 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, they're gonna have destroyed the generator. There's no way to... Of course, I just got promoted to group leader. And without the guy who was hosting the operation, I don't think it can actually take place. So chances are it's going to take you back to the terminal, which is the name of the location, the second story, or I should say third story, since you have to go down a stairwell to get to the underground of the underground DLC. I'm gonna try to go through all this so that I can show you the underground caches and whatnot. Let's see, we got one of these guys still here. I'm gonna leave this group since the head left. When I first started this, I was able to do some of these operations by myself, and I think I just conned the game into letting me do, yeah, it let me do the 3-phase operation instead of the previous one the guy had set up. Okay, let's see how matchmaking works when you do that. No, it's not gonna work. There's gotta be a way to... try to invite a few of these players here. Let's see if I can't get a group started.
Where you at? Cool. There we go. Good luck.
Alright, so I got one other person. Try to get these higher level guys over here.
Operations Center Analytics Systems will be undergoing a routine upgrade tomorrow and they will be unavailable at this time.
Nobody has any idea how many phases or how much XP is going to be in this operation, so chances are they're not going to join out of faith. I'll see, I just got an invite for one. Might as well take it if it'll let me. Maybe not. I'll go ahead and do the matchmaking again, see if I can't pull a good team for this. If it doesn't, see, here's why I was regretting doing the matchmaking. See, I'll have to join somebody else instead of having somebody join my group or party, whichever you prefer. Okay, Essence of Two-Phase, 2800 experience. It's enough for me to level up, so I should have the chance of showing you how the operation would complete. Oh, we got 3 out of 4 people, that's not bad. Do some jumping jacks, try to get your blood flowing before we start murdering people. Looks like we got 4 people, so that's looking good. Hopefully we'll get a better group this time around. I'm going to have a smoke while doing this. By the way, if it doesn't say in the description, this is a PlayStation 4 playthrough of the DLC Underground for Tom Clancy's The Division. Sometimes you'll get a group when you're going through these, it might just be on their toes and
Hostiles detected.
run through these fairly quickly. Yep. Yeah, he got right on my ass, didn't he? We'll have to take that guy out. Here we go.
Nobody gets away. Reloading. Cover. Focus your fire. Oh shit. I'm not getting a clear shot. I can't move.
Hostiles incoming.
Maybe we should switch over to my...
Keep it steady.
Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
Okay, looks like we're just rolling 3 people this time around. It was 1 wave that time around. That's the earliest I've ever seen one of these generators actually have to be activated. As you hear that sound in the background, that kind of reminds me of the Godzilla movie. That is a signal jammer.
Alert. Now detecting hostiles.
And now the
Jamming
jammer's
device active.
activated. I can't activate the...
Focus fire. Target's wounded.
Now leaving affected area.
Open fire.
Shit. Gotta reload. Shit. I'm not getting a clear shot. Wipe him out. Fucking wants the turret. Target's
Try to take out this sniper up here on the ridge.
We got him there. Fucking hit on the turret. Give him hell. Whoa. Fucking wants the turret. Stop, man down. Right here. Damn it.
Oh shit, that's not good. Like I said, remember to check those bathrooms. I got a weapon kit and a 214 gear set item. Found that out a few operations back, that those are very important to check.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Jamming device active. Now leaving affected area. Jamming device active. Now leaving affected area.
Grenade down.
Get our teammate back here.
Get your ammo now.
jump over those. That's interesting.
Hostiles incoming.
It's good to know which direction these guys are going to be coming from.
I'm weapon free! Shoot to kill! Reloading! No point in hiding there! Tango's in the open! I see a man down!
Hostiles incoming.
I'm not getting a clear shot! Drop them all! Targets in the open!
Okay. I don't have a pulse scan to be checking, so... And it seemed like there's going to be a third wave. There we go, there's the last guy. Alright. As you can see, that one was only 2 waves. Remember to keep your eyes open for booby traps, you know, mines set up against walls. There'll also be light traps in here that's similar to a flashbang. I shot one earlier, which is like a panel, and it'll mark them. They'll have a little icon floating by them or around them a majority of the time. And after you do, you know, 10 or 15 of these, you'll get a trophy for playing from every directional angle or every layout on the underground section of operations. Like right here, there's a restock here, and the restock boxes will be in the same spots every time, I noticed as well. Alrighty. I've managed to save 4 med packs up in this point.
I heard it again.
Remember to grab your
They came up to us when most of the
audio
guys were
journals,
sleeping.
and then there'll be
Me?
photos on the
I
ground too to
haven't slept in
grab.
3 days. Can't take the risk. Not with that thing.
I'm actually going to skip that because it'll mess up the video quality. That way you can't hear me talking just as well. Get a spare med pack for the rest of it. Now, when I first did this section here, you had to go to the other side to get to that rope. But this time it looks like you have to climb it, so that's a little different. Alright. Make sure my whole team's present. Alright. I'm actually doing this with 3 people, which is
Hostiles detected.
pretty impressive. Okay, let's see, we could just sit back here and pick pot shots at these guys. they got me.
Arming the turret!
Nine times out of 10, if you select the matchmaking and you go to the multi-phase and you at least click it, it'll give you a majority of 9 times out of 10 somebody who has a 2-phase or 3-phase operation. I haven't found many 3-phase operations, but the 2 phases are pretty popular right now, seeing as I waited quite a while before doing the DLC. Spent $100 on the game, and then next thing you know, everybody gets bored of it before the first DLC comes out. Like that trap, those traps aren't marked, the explosive ones. But the light traps you'll see have an icon on them. And I'll show you later if I find another one.
Hostiles incoming.
Focus fire now!
So much for seeing as I got all the aggro from that LMG. I was about to say, so much for having a good team. They don't seem that bad, and considering that we only have 3 out of the 4 people normally required to do these, it's not bad.
Hostiles incoming. Alert. Friendly division agent is down. Warning. Have detected heavily armored hostile approaching.
Shoot 'em all! Shit! Ain't no point in hiding there. Hurry up and move! Maintain pressure! I see another tango! That's gonna hurt. I didn't sign on to fight by the numbers. At least make it a fair fight. Holy crap!
God damn this PMC bullshit! Get an angle and take the shot!
At least make it a fair fight.
to go, Agent. Everything's safe, and after a couple of tweaks, running in the green again. And I got you to thank.
Okay, so most circumstances when you're doing these operations, you'll find a boss, a named enemy, and they will drop a 182 weapon every time. On other chances, they'll drop a 214 item, gear set item. And like I said about this box earlier, you'll get a score 182 weapon, and you'll get a high-end weapon part out of it.
Hey, Agent, here's the situation. Rikers are moving in on a JTF position, and you know they don't exactly have good intentions. So you're going down there to ensure our people's safety.
Detected.
What? have to shoot like you.
Y'all made a difference there.
Remind me never to fight you.
As you can see, this is another sectional layout for the operations for the underground. Sometimes it's a generator you have to turn on and defend, other times there'll be supply caches that you have to destroy.
Alert. Now detecting hostiles.
As you can see up at the top, this one's a missing patrol, so you have to find JTF officers, and usually you have to get a key to get them out of their situation.
Warning. An agent on your team requires aid immediately.
Grenade! I'll smoke you all.
Alright. Let's see, how do I invite somebody to this? Alright, I'm gonna try to get somebody in here, a friend of mine. He's not a big fan of the Division game, but he's played it a little bit. And I'm doing the broadcast, so I figured why not try to invite him to it if he's willing to join it. Of course, they're probably waiting for me. I'm messing around with my phone at the time.
Alarm detected. disabled.
Remind me never to fight you.
It's always good to check areas for hidden crates and whatnot. I mean, like I was saying earlier, you get 240 gear from the underground caches, and then you'll get geared items for completing it. You know, like you saw in my inventory, I did 15 or so of these, and I've got shitloads of gear items, 214s from it. I got quite a few 240s. I haven't been able to find a 240 mask, knee pads, or I think it's just knee pads, mask and knee pads. Yeah, I can't find a 240 pair of those yet, but I'm sure I'm close to getting one eventually. See, this is about the time you'd be hoping for a restock box. Typically you don't get
I had a
one
buddy in Rikers.
about that
He
time.
used to work on oil rigs in Canada. Anyway, he used to work a night shift in some godforsaken place way up north. He used to tell this story late at night, trying to freak people out. Says he stalled out in a blizzard. Was just sitting in the truck without power, waiting for things to blow over. And something rushed the truck and tried to get in. Something big and hairy. Something that screamed like a banshee. He got that truck back up and running and drove like hell out of there, even though he couldn't see 5 feet in front of him. Guy swore he had dents all over the truck, shape of fists. I don't know, man. That got me thinking. Maybe there's more out there than we ever imagined. Science doesn't know everything, right?
And luck have it, there's a restock box right here at the top. I didn't think there was another route to take down there. Seeing how this is a dead end, it might be. They must have found it. Okay, there's a ladder in there somewhere. There it is. This is one of the routes I'm not actually exactly familiar with. I've done it a few times. But when you got a different group leader, if you got a full team, sometimes you get a group leader who really knows where to go. Other times you'll get one that kinda half-ass knows what he's doing, and you just gotta follow the markers from here to there.
Alert. Hostiles detected.
This happens to be one of my favorite ones by far, the angle you come in, because you got this nice little wall of protection here for the first wave or so of these enemies. Normally I'm going up against LMB, the Last Men's Battalion, which are the fellas who wear the military gear. These guys are called the Rikers. They wear biker gear and many other gear types. That's not good. I feel like I'm the one who goes down the most when I'm doing these. Kinda sad, actually. And they actually, one of them has a higher gear score than I do, but I'm sure it could be better.
Warning. Incoming hostiles.
Finish this.
Like right there, I reloaded with 10 bullets in my magazine. That'll be one of the directives they added, which is, it's kind of like the wild cards on Call of Duty. They have different effects that I've read through earlier, if you recall. And the one, Waste Not, Want Not is a very, like, one of the first ones you get. So if I reload with the 10 bullets in my magazine, those 10 bullets are forfeit.
Additional hostiles incoming.
So it's best to just shoot every bullet in your magazine before reloading, but I got a bad habit of reloading when I'm getting low on a mag. So I don't get stuck in a pinch with an enemy because I had so many said few bullets in my magazine at the time.
Alert. Additional hostiles inbound.
Additional hostiles inbound. I only see maybe one or two other people. Oh, he died right on me. They also drop Phoenix credits and then directive intel, which are these little, it's a little capsule looking icon, and those are what you need to activate the directives in the game, which are, like I said, the game altering add-ons you can use.
To remind the Rikers that messing with JTF is a bad idea. You did good, Agent.
So, phase completed. I got a 214 item, and see as it racks up all the whatnot for the add-ons, you'll get more XP for that. I also got the underground cache for leveling up one. Then you'll get this gear here. And the 182 gear, I'm not really sure. I think they just do it just so that new players have a chance to get started and be able to catch up to everybody else. Alright, so I'll show you the underground cache. I always skip this screen. This is just the introduction back to the base. I'll go ahead and leave this group. Alright, so let's have a take a look at the some of the stuff I got. Got a 214 gear item in here, so it must have been the blind powered pack. That one would have been the Firecrest holster, which is one that I want to get all the gear for, but it seems like the only 240 stuff I can get for it is the rest of it. So right now I'll show you how to undo the underground caches in just a moment.
Caches. What's up, Derek? Are you like broadcasting to YouTube? Hello?
Sorry, I muted myself. I don't want it to hear me chit-chatting with you.
No, dude, I have it set to where your broadcast will pick up my voice, so it's all good.
Well, it should if you have it on share. I don't know if that counts if you're not actually watching the broadcast.
No, there's a setting that says allow myself to be heard in other people's broadcast footage, and I have it checked for yes.
Oh, okay. Alright, let me check my settings real quick.
So
Cause
I should be there.
You should be here. Oh, okay. I got it. Share party art. Video clips and broadcasts will include all audio from players in the party who allow their voices to be... Okay, yeah, cool. Alright, are you gonna jump in and take a look at it?
Out of the bed, because she's not racist and doesn't want to beat the shit out of people with it. Unless it's her boss.
That is my friend that just came into the chat party. His name is Crazy A.
Joel?
He's a good friend of mine. He's the one I mentioned earlier in the broadcast that isn't a big fan of the game, but he's played it a few times. I'd like to get him into the DLC and whatnot, because it's a really good DLC for the game. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of repetitive, but you get good gear out of it, and it could make the
game is repetitive.
Dark Zone Hellblade. Every game's repetitive if you think about it.
That's not wrong.
It's just whatever game you find, whatever silly repetitiveness you like the most is what people are going to get attached to. So you're going to watch me play this game, sir, or are you just going to... I've been running people through all the goods ups there, through the underground DLC in this broadcast.
It's almost my birthday, baby.
Ah, shit, really?
Dude, she doesn't want to, but I want to get her on the mic with me for some of my YouTube stuff. I think people would love her.
She'd be hilarious. She'd be fun. We could get her talking in her hick accent. That would be hilarious. I'd love that. That would be fun.
She thinks I don't find her attractive.
Yeah, that's my friend Crazy. He's just willing to marry a woman because of her unattractiveness. Picky bastard. Wants beautiful women all the time. Don't tell her I said this, but obviously he married you for your attractiveness. So DirecTV never showed up.
Woman. Well, hit me up tomorrow. Maybe I'll be in the mood. Fuck you too. Goddamn.
She's such a loving woman.
Yeah, she really is. Said you're such a loving woman.
Come into this broadcast so I can show you some shit.
I couldn't believe that. You know what? I can load Derek's YouTube broadcast and prove that that's what I just fucking said, woman. Suck your knob, you don't believe me. Okay. Love you too, babe.
As I was mentioning earlier in the broadcast, it's not a capsule. It looks more like a fucking USB flash drive, but I notice I have 26 directive intels, and it costs 1 for each directive you add to it, which alters the state of the mission. Like I read earlier in the broadcast, which alterations you get through each of the directives. And I've got 26 because I've done nothing but matchmaking in order to level up off people's higher levels and multi-phase operations, which has worked out for me thus far because I'm already level 14 out of 40. By the way, 40 is the top rank for the underground for get unlocking items. I'm assuming it's going to be like the Dark Zone, and you can just level up as far as you want in order to get more of the underground caches. So anyway, Arthur, Crazy, sorry, didn't even say your real name. Are you going to come into this broadcast? I'm going to invite. Tell her I said hi.
We get our snack crate in today?
Whoa, guy, don't just drop 240 gear on the ground here. Oh, thank you. I'll take that, thank you very much. Dead guy. There's a guy that was in my broadcast or playing with me earlier. Just drop some 240 gear on the ground. Here you go, buddy. Do you need something? Let's see what I got. He gave me a 242 pop 10 tip hop pip pop. He gave me some gear. Are you in my broadcast? Yeah. I have to get the old man a lighter. I think I'm gonna smoke some marijuana.
I'm about to do the same thing, so I'm about to smoke some marijuana.
I assume that's why you were gone.
Yeah, I went to go get some marijuana.
You got an extra lighter?
Yeah, that's the lighter, take it.
What do you need?
I have another one. I bought one a while back. It's obvious that I need it. I need to take my medicine. The doctor said it's good for me. Alright, so you can see the game now.
You were watching my Uncharted broadcast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The delayed audio.
Okay, hold on. Let me get out all this. And, damn it, I feel like I'm getting stabbed in the armpit. This is the underground. This is the second layer of the underground. Do you want to see topside first? Fucking lag, I can hear it echoing.
Apparently, you got stabbed in the armpit.
I don't like hearing me.
I don't like hearing me either.
I hear me, I sound like a 28, 30-year-old guy who sounds a little bit like he's like 18, but he's been smoking for 20 years. Like I have. Bad math on that.
I had a mouthful of candy, I couldn't laugh properly.
I'm breaking up some stuff here. Going through my files. And I hear you echoing in the background.
Where's my water pipe for tobacco?
You buy one?
I said, where's my water pipe for tobacco?
I don't know. I didn't take it.
Well, no shit. You live a state away from me. You fuckwad.
That's what you think. Dun dun dun! Alright,
That's what I know.
so here's the special blueprints vendor. This is where you can waste your life away buying shitty 214 score gear blueprints and whatnot to, you can get a few weapon blueprints, the new AK and whatnot. 182 gear. And it's a little pricey. And then over here you have the special equipment vendor. It's got that new historian I read about, which I mentioned earlier in the broadcast. That has, yeah.
That's offensive? Sorry.
Some 204 weapons here.
Wow. Wow, I don't even know what to say there.
191
Thank you
stuff.
for that. I don't like taking dicks in the ass, but it doesn't make it okay to show it.
Man, my broadcast got really dirty after you got in here.
Yeah.
I was being all...
racism and homosexuality from here on out.
So he's really happy if you haven't caught the anachronomical response on that one. Or he's retardedly happy.
Wait, what? Hold on, I'm gonna take my headset off real quick. I'm doing this just for you.
Nice. Nothing like a bong rip during the broadcast of the Underground DLC.
I took my headset off and wrapped it around the base of my bone. My ginormous fucking 18-inch tall.
Okay, so
bone.
as I earlier stated in the broadcast, this is your Underground ranking. There's 7 upgrades. I've unlocked 2, but as I can only see is there's a damn vendor here, and I can't find anything online to tell me what the other 5 upgrades are, or the second one that I've gotten. But it'll tell you what your rank 15 reward is, and then your subsequent reward after that. So I'm rank 14. That means I've gotten 14 underground caches since it's down here. You got a stash box, stock box. This is your underground operations terminal. And you can plan it up. You can do normal, hard, challenging. If you're higher level, you can do 3 phases, which is you'll get a first mission to do, the objective, you'll do that one.
You watching this makes me kind of want to play it now.
It's fun. But you'd have to buy the DLC.
The underground then?
Yeah. And then you'll have these directives which will add particular alterations to the gameplay, if you want to read them. Fog of War, no minimap, no targeting and whatnot. You have to use your pulse a lot. Mad skills, your cooldowns reset after you use one skill. Waste not, every time the enemies don't drop ammo, starting ammo is low, and when you reload, any ammo that was left over in your mag is forfeit.
Sorry.
Special.
I'm having too much trouble keeping up with you. It's like there's 2 of you talking at once. Wait. Okay, now talk.
Alright, special forces, the enemy rounds may be of special ammo types. This type of ammo depends on the enemy faction. Sickness, you drain health at a constant rate, may be healed as normal. So you just start losing health throughout the whole fucking operation.
Sickness sounds cool.
Yeah, heroic, you get 3,500
It'd be
XP.
cool if you can fucking throw sickness out or something. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and...
I'm gonna broadcast something.
Alright, hold on. Let me show you the underground caches. These are cool. Like, you see my gear. Look at all the gear set items I've gotten. I've only gotten 4 of these for chess pieces for the 240 score, which you get out of the caches. But all those 214s I've gotten. I've only got a few masks.
I thought that said blunt there for a second.
Blunt knee pads. Swear I hide my joints. I haven't found a pair of knee pads either. Backpacks. Got a few 240s, 214s. Gloves. I got a few 240s. just got a new holster. The guns are awesome. All these 204s are the new stuff, and the 182s I got in here. This is all new weapons. If I could only get you in here with me, and I could level you up hella fast. Alright, here's the underground cache, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. It does a little...
Yeah, I'll
and
stay
then
like 10 seconds.
I just got a 240 knee pad. Awesome. That's what I wanted.
So it's just like an item, like a sterling treasure.
Yeah, you'll get a either a gear set item at 240 or a 204 weapon out of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my new knee pad. That should increase my... That put me at 225 instead of 222. No, it needs a 240 mask. Everything else is at 240. But yeah, this is pretty badass.
Sounds a lot like Destiny.
It's fun as fuck. I like it.
It sounds exactly like the light system. Every
Yeah.
gear has a certain level, and it adds your overall gear score. Sounds like every gear has a piece of a light rating, and it adds your overall light score.
Gear score. Every game has gear score and shit like that, though. Nowadays. I finally got a new backpack. Anyway, everybody, this was Division. Tom Clancy's A Division Underground DLC. I hope you had a good time watching and you learned what you needed to know and everything before you purchased the Underground or anything else, etc., etc. Y'all have a pleasant afternoon. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Please. It would be much appreciated. Alright, so how do I stop the broadcast after that? Oh, there it is at the very top. Stop broadcasting.